Hello again. In this video, I will be talking about my most recent sketchbook that I have just completed. I have actually had this one completed for a while now, since the last video I posted, which was 2 weeks ago. I finished this in June. This is probably also the fastest I've ever completed a sketchbook as well. I hope you guys enjoy looking through some of the drawings that I made in here and everything I created. But yeah, this is my sketchbook. Okay, so this is now my most recent sketchbook that I have completed, and these are the stickers that I have in the front. These two stickers were made from my friend. Her name is Lucy, and her work is really beautiful, and I'm always a fan of all of the stickers that she makes. And these two stickers were actually from a Korean artist. I'm not sure how to say her username, but I will put it somewhere over here. Her stickers are also really cute, and I bought them when I was actually studying abroad. Now I've gotten the chance to use the stickers, and they're really cute. And in the back, I just have two stickers, one of which is mine that I designed a long time ago, but they are still available on my shop. I have two other designs from the series, and this sticker was from Humane. These are really cool clay artists, and the sticker is really cute. So this is the first page that we see, and these stickers were actually from a collaboration with Hey Mugi, my friend Lucy, and then Annalise as well. I love all their artwork. But I started this sketchbook on March 21st, which was not too long ago, but here we have some panels from a ongoing project. More panels from that little project that hopefully one day I'll get to share a little bit more about. I actually started the story quite a while ago. I haven't gotten around to executing it yet since I was a little indecisive for quite a long time with how to go about the rendering and just medium that I wanted to tell that story in. But yeah, all the drawings that I just looked through were done with black big pens, and I think I mentioned in my first sketchbook video that I really love using big pens because they're really easy to render in. These are just some composition sketches for animation class. These were kind of just storyboarding compositions and just us practicing. These are also for school as well. More panels from that short story. And then these are also for a school assignment. These were taken during my time in Seoul. This is just me and my friend shopping. This was us shopping at a really cute Korean clothing brand, and the designer snapped a picture of us while we were shopping, and I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to draw it for this school assignment. But yeah, I'm really inspired by iron metalwork, and so I kind of wanted to see how I can incorporate that and use a lot of those shapes for facial expressions and just the face. And here we have some little sketches. You'll start to see more color actually, because I think in this sketchbook I kind of wanted to make it a point to experiment more with color, since in my previous sketchbook I was just starting to get used to drawing more from imagination, and I mainly just used black and white in my previous sketchbook. So I wanted to see how I could now incorporate color with what I've learned since that sketchbook. I'm still trying to figure out how I can achieve the colors that I want traditionally, but yeah, you'll see more color later on. But these two pages were supposed to be for my art book, which was an assignment for a class. And these 2 pages were meant to be for that book, but they didn't end up making it, and since it just didn't end up working out the way I wanted it to. So these are just more color, playing around and experimenting. I feel like I haven't found the colors yet that I really am drawn to. You'll see me kind of just like experimenting more. Here are some thumbnails for a poster for a class, and you'll see it shortly, but yeah, more color, experimenting. And this was also made for my art book. It was really fun actually creating like a little custom border. I feel like borders are really fun because they can really just be a cool addition to any drawing. I feel like it can make a drawing so much more interesting. But I also tried coloring this, but I didn't really like how it turned out, and there's a lot of trial and error in the sketchbook because of me trying to get accustomed with colors. This was like a more fleshed out drawing I did for that art book, and I wanted to create a lot of new drawings that were more like fleshed out to put in that art book assignment. I wasn't able to create a lot of fleshed out drawings like this because it was very time consuming and I didn't have a lot of time. But as you can see, I kind of started out like drawing the border. I was inspired by that previous border that I just showed, and this was kind of the result of that. And yeah. And then I also included some more simple sketches, kind of like this one, in the art book as well. This is really cute. This was a poster for a class, and we were supposed to make a poster based off of a myth. I rendered this with like a multicolored ballpoint pen. Oh, actually I think I have the pen right now. I used this pen, and I think the colors in this pen are actually pretty good. The pink is really, really pretty in this pen, like this pink right here. It's a really nice bright pink. Here you can see me trying to decide if I should render the helmet. I ended up leaving the negative space in the helmet, and I think that was for the best because it looks a lot more balanced as a whole drawing. So I really liked how this poster came out, and the rendering came out nice too. Here we have just a little character sketch for a friend's project. It's watercolor, I think. And here you can see more of like the Iron Gate faces. And then here I was trying to do more watercolor, but didn't really end up the way I wanted it to, and I didn't really like this side. So I kind of just covered it up. But it was fun working with watercolor. I feel like watercolor can be kind of a fun medium to work with, but it is definitely kind of tricky to get the results that you want out of it. I think it just takes practice. And here we just have like a little original character sketch. And here I kind of covered it up because I didn't really like this spread, and some little doodles, more character sketches, and then me trying to experiment with colored markers. And here I was experimenting more with markers. I think I do like working with markers. I think I just don't love how like saturated it is. It's a little too saturated for my liking, but I think it was fun. This was actually a character from a video game. I'm forgetting what the name of the video game was, but I really love the character design, and tried to get more into like costume as well because I feel like I haven't really tapped into that territory. And on this page you can see me kind of reverting back to just like the black and white because the color was just really getting to me, and I feel like it's kind of tough trying to achieve the colors that I want, so I kind of struggled with color in my sketchbook. So I kind of just like reverted back to more like monochromatic, very just simple color schemes. And here I was just like brainstorming some animation ideas. On these pages I was kind of playing around with like the Crayola markers and just like messing around with water to like create kind of like these watercolor effects. And yeah, and here I was like trying to do that a little bit more. I'm still trying to figure out what is sticking, but yeah. And then here, this is just another panel from my short story that I just wanted to render traditionally with the markers that I had really quickly. It's very simple. This was just like a little panel from that, and we have some funny characters. And here we just see me returning back to what I feel the most comfortable rendering in, which is black and white. I feel like when I just render in black and white, I can just turn my brain off and just kind of go crazy. Whereas color kind of uses a lot of my energy because I don't really know how to use color all that well yet. But we're reaching the end of my sketchbook. These are actually the last pages of my sketchbook, and I actually tore out my last 2 pages of my sketchbook, and it was actually these 2 that I showed in the previous video. I'm still doing the giveaway for these. You guys can still enter and can purchase a ticket to enter the giveaway on my big cartel shop, and all the proceeds are going to go to CHIRLA and Palestinian families. So if you'd like a chance to win this drawing, you guys can still do that. But these are actually the last 2 pages of my sketchbook. You can see the back of this page is actually meant to be from this spread, but thank you to anyone who has joined the giveaway. But yeah, those are the last pages of my sketchbook, and that's pretty much the end. My new sketchbook, it looks very similar to this one, but this Strathmore sketchbook is kind of like my go-to now. If I didn't mention it already, this is a Strathmore sketchbook that is 7 by 9.75 inches. But I tried to get a sketchbook that was as similar as possible in dimension to my previous sketchbook, and I just think I really like the size. Yeah, so this is my new sketchbook that I started on June 16th. Let's do a little preview of this one. Some little drawings. I'm still experimenting with color. I actually kind of oddly like this page. I use some markers and I actually really like it. I was like a little freaked out of when I was drawing, but it just like, I just had to trust the process, and I actually kind of like it. It's weird, but I think it's really interesting and it's really pretty. And here I'm still trying to get the hang of colors and experiment. But yeah, this is just like a little preview. I don't have that much yet. But yeah, so this is my new sketchbook, and can't wait to show you guys this one as well. Okay, so yeah, that was my sketchbook, and I hope you guys enjoyed looking through all the drawings and stuff. And like I mentioned earlier, the last 2 pages of my sketchbook are still available to enter the giveaway for. You guys can purchase a ticket to enter that giveaway, and all the proceeds are gonna go to CHIRLA and Palestinian families. So if you guys are interested in that, there is some time left. But yeah, that was all for this video, and hopefully I will be back with more content soon. Thank you guys for watching.